should have been an extra one in the...
It should be non-period.
Second.
Make sure you get one for the...
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the October 14th, 2008 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. 4 selectmen are present, as well as the interim town administrator, Mrs. Ekstrom, reports that she'll be late due to an obligation of another meeting.
Okay. The first up tonight, I'd just like to have a moment of silence for Mary Jane Pillsbury and all of those that have suffered through cancer and are suffering today. Okay, thank you for that. The first order of business we have tonight is citizens' participation. Is there anyone that would like to address the board? No one this week? Okay, right to announcements.
The next meeting of the Board of Selectmen will be October the 21st. I have an announcement from the Wareham Historical Society called What's Haunting Wareham. On October the 20th, 2008, 7 p.m., Old Methodist Meeting House at 495 Main Street. There will be a team of paranormal researchers led by local writers and researchers. Tim Weisberg will present their findings of their investigation of the Board of of the Fearing Tavern circa 1693. Winner of the pie contest will be announced, followed by a social and refreshments. Members free, non-members are $2. And for information on the program or the society itself, call Carolyn at 508-273-0069, 273-0069. Thank you. That's it.
Okay, we'd like to welcome Selectman Savageau back to the board. Hope that he's feeling well. And
Don't look any better.
Well, thank you,
looks
Mr. Chairman. It's good to be back to work.
And we also have a meeting on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. It's a seminar by Town Council regarding the open meeting law and public records request, and that's mandatory for all of our boards and committees to attend, so we can be up on the proper procedures for the open meeting law and the public records requests. Yes.
Would it be in order to also announce that the Finance Committee is holding their public hearing tomorrow evening at 6:30? Is that correct, Mr. Sanjanet? In the Multi-Service Center at 6:30 p.m. It's the Finance Committee's public hearing before town meeting. So if anybody's interested in attending the Finance Committee public hearing, please come on down. Thank you.
Okay. We should have the consent agenda. Don't know.
I don't have any bills or documents for signature this evening, I don't believe, Mr. Chairman.
We should have at least a special meeting minute of October 7th.
You do? I don't have that.
Those are actually executive session minutes.
I don't know if the board's had a chance to look at them.
I read it.
Okay.
Then, in that case, Mr. Chairman, I would move that the board approve the special meeting in executive session conducted October the 7th, 2008. 4 selectmen were present. I was absent.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed?
Abstain.
Abstain. 301.
And I believe that's it.
Okay. We can't do our hearing just yet. So, what we can do is, I know, Selectman Savageau, you weren't here in just a few minutes here, but I know you weren't here when we had discussed the warrant articles last week. I didn't know if there was anything offhand that caught your eye that you might want to discuss tonight. We did vote last week, although we have a couple that we withheld our vote at this time.
Yeah, I don't think I have any questions. I think I have an opinion. And I believe, and I didn't catch all of what was said regarding the citizen participation, the citizen articles. But I think I have to concur with, I believe, and correct me if I misstate what might have been said, but what I believe was said, and that is essentially, there's absolutely nothing wrong ever with 10 citizens or any number of citizens coming together and putting together warrant articles. This is what town meeting is for. That's our process. That's the form of government that we operate under. It's been successful for a couple of hundred years, and it's the most ancient form of government in the United States. But I'm of the personal opinion that many of these articles are designed for another purpose other than just pure democracy. I think it, in fact, is designed as the opposite of the democratic process. I personally believe that town meeting should never be utilized as a tactic or a strategy or an end run around the process of government that we all have invested ourselves in. There are elections, there are board and committee meetings, there are Board of Selectmen meetings, and of course there's town meeting. And the only way that I think this form of government works is when all of those operate openly and honestly. And my opinion is that if I was there, I would have voted with the board unanimously to take no action on those articles. And I won't get into the details of them. I know you did. But my opinion is that I hope people will turn out to this town meeting. It is vitally important. It's probably one of the most important town meetings that you'll ever attend, for the very reason that we are in the process of either verifying and basically ratifying this form of government, or we're in the process of dismantling it. Because the slippery slope here is, once we start legislating administrative functions and individual decisions of individual boards in the legislative process, that's the end of town government as we know it. And so I would urge everybody to turn out, voice your opinion, consider all the information, make a reasoned decision, and vote your conscience accordingly. Thank you.
All right. And we've hit 7:15, so we can, or I would look to have a motion to open the hearing for a new seasonal in-holders all-alcoholic beverage license by L&W Holdings LLC, DBA Wickets Inn and Pub. David Wolfram, manager. I don't know if he's here.
No,
Yes,
he
okay.
said he was unable to attend, I believe, Mr.
He's
Chair.
here. He's here.
Oh, he is here.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Is there a second? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Sorry.
Aye. Opposed, abstained, we are opened the hearing. This is for a application for a new seasonal. The public, well, we have a few requests. We have the seasonal all-alcoholic beverage license. We have a public amusement license for live entertainment and dancing weekdays, and we have a public entertainment on Sundays license for live entertainment and dancing. The public might be aware we're in the middle of what will happen ultimately with the year-round license that was previously